Yeah, Pepe just felt something in his back, so kind of took him off as a bit of a precaution. Don't think, again, it's anything too significant speaking to him afterwards, but he just felt something in his back, and I think Mikey was okay. It's just as much fatigue as anything else. He hasn't played that sort of amount of minutes before. It was, yeah, it was. Look, I thought up until they scored, I thought we were, boys had worked hard. They were sort of real disciplined and organised. We kind of didn't really let them create too many clear openings. We had our moments as well, going the other way. But I think, once they scored, we lost. We lost a little bit of belief. I think we got fatigued a little bit. A lot of those guys haven't played a lot, so it looked like we were fatiguing, and then the game just got away from us.
You said you hope someone gave you a decision to make before and did anyone do that tonight?
Oh, look, I think, from my perspective, at least, the difference with the Palace game, at least I felt today the lads, worked hard and competed and at least, made it difficult for the opposition. So, from that perspective, I think that was more important for me than sort of the individual context. Like I said, it was good to get some match minutes into, players like Sonny and, Wilson, and a lot of these guys haven't played a lot this year, so just to get them through another game, I think, was important.
Will Sonny be ready to start?
Well, he's ready and he's available. He started today, so they're all ready to start. So yeah, I think him playing 70 minutes tonight was important, and you can see it. He opened up a couple of times, and I think he's feeling. It's as much about Sonny himself that he feels like he's getting back into some rhythm, and I think there were moments tonight where he showed that. Yeah, I thought Wilson was good. I think the issue with Wilson is he's just missed so much of the season. You just see him and he lacks match sharpness. But he's an intelligent player, and I thought at times tonight in tight areas, I thought he found his way forward, and a couple of things just didn't fall his way. He was unlucky with his finish. I thought it was an outstanding finish, but just sort of went straight at Emi Martinez. But yeah, I think with Wilson, like I said, at least we've got him, some significant minutes again, and with the way we sort of are in that midfield area, he might be one that we need to rely on come Wednesday. So it's good for him to play.
Can I just ask about leaving Van de Ven, Christian, and Donny at home, because it just means there'll be 2 weeks between the last time they played and the final.
Yeah, but they're available.
So is it just a case of?
Well, they're available. I mean, for us, there's no point bringing them here. They were going to play today. They stayed home. They did a really good, strong session. And come Wednesday, knock on wood, they're all available. And that's the most important thing. That was the primary thing, because when those guys play, we have that back four with Vic in goal, where our chance to success significantly improve.
You mentioned it in the press conference yesterday. Just a case of it's just not worked for us.
Yeah, I don't know how else to say it. They're available, and if something happened to them today, then they wouldn't be available, and I just don't think that would be the smart course for us to take.
How much of a lift has Sonny for the team emotionally when it comes to this?
Yeah, look, it's important, especially when we've lost some key players in recent times. That matters. He's also one of the leaders, and obviously Decky and Lucas in the last 3 weeks. Getting Sonny back at least gives us another sort of experienced player, because again, I think the last 2 or 3 fixtures, our average age has been 3 or 4 years younger than the opposition. You can see that at times. So just having another experienced player available is great for the team.
Okay. Thank you.